Welcome to Pharma Center. Today we are going to see exam point of view important questions in Pharmaceutics 2 subject in Diploma second year. Already I have uploaded two videos for Pharmaceutics 1 and Pharmaceutical Chemistry 1 for Diploma first year subjects. Also I have given the link of those two videos in description box. You can refer it. So in Pharmaceutics 2 subject, chapter 1, that is prescription, there are 7 important questions in prescription. We can see one by one. First question, define prescription. Give example of typical prescription. Second question, describe various parts of prescription. Third question, why is Latin is used in prescription? Question number 4. Explain about sources of errors in prescription. Question number 5. What precaution should be taken while handling a prescription? Question number 6. Write conversion table for domestic measures. And last question number 7. Write some Latin terms and their English names. So you have to read these 7 questions which are very important in chapter 1 prescription. Coming to chapter 2, that is incompatibilities, there are 5 important questions. We can see one by one. First question, define and classify incompatibility. Second question, define the following terms. So you have to define the following 4 terms. We can see one by one. First term, intentional incompatibility. Second term, unintentional incompatibility. Third term, tolerated incompatibility. And fourth term, adjusted incompatibility. Now coming to third question, write note on physical incompatibility. Fourth question, write note on therapeutic incompatibility. And fifth question, describe incompatibility of quinine bisulfate with soluble iodide, that is Herapath reaction for quinine. In upcoming videos, I will provide answers for all these questions. You can refer it. Coming to chapter 3, that is posology, there are 3 important questions. First question, define the term posology and dose. Second question, explain various factors affecting dose and action of drug. Third question, give the formula for calculating doses in children, that is pediatric doses. Chapter 4, powders. First question, define and classify powders. Second question, what is double wrapping of powders and why is it necessary? Third question, advantages and disadvantages of powders as a dosage form. Question number 4, what are catechets? Give their types, advantages and disadvantages, method of administration and packing. Question number 5, write a note on tablet triturate or molded tablet. Question number 6, write a note on dusting powders. So these are the 6 important questions in chapter number 4, that is powders. So there are also some important 6 questions. Question number 7, write note on eutectic mixtures and how they are dispersed. Question number 8, write a note on effervescent granules. Question number 9, give the packing, labeling and storage conditions of powders. Question number 10, define insufflation and snuff. Question number 7, name various methods used in mixing of powders. And last question number 12, what are the problems in some powders? So this is the important chapter. This chapter number 4, powder, is an important chapter in this subject. So there are 12 important questions. You should not omit any one of these questions. Surely it will come 1 or 2 questions in main exam. So you have to study all the questions with answers. So moving to chapter number 5, mixtures. So this is also one of the important chapter. We can see important questions one by one. First question, Define mixture and draught. Give advantages and disadvantages of mixture. Second question. Give classification of mixtures. Third question. How will you prepare a simple mixture containing soluble substances? Fourth question. What are diffusible solids? Give examples. Give the method of preparation of mixture containing diffusible solids. Fifth question. Define indiffusible solids. Give examples. How will you prepare a mixture containing indiffusible solids? Question number 6. What are precipitate forming liquids? Give the method of preparation of mixture containing precipitate forming liquids. So these are the important 6 questions in chapter 5, that is mixture. Coming to chapter 6, that is monophasic liquid dosage form. So this is also an important chapter. You should not omit any of these questions. We can see important questions one by one. First question. Define monophasic liquid dosage forms and classify them. Second question. What are syrups? Give types and method of preparation of syrup. Third question. Write note on elixirs. Fourth question. Difference between syrup and elixir. Fifth question. What are gargles? Give the label, container and uses of gargles. Sixth question. Write note on mouth washes. Seventh question. Write note on throat paint. Eighth question. Write note on douches. Ninth question. Write note on eardrops. Question number 10. Write in brief about nasal drops. Question number 11. Write note on spray solution. Question number 12. Describe in brief about liniments. Question number 13. Write note on lotions. Question number 14. Why are liniments required to be applied with friction but lotions without friction? Question number 15. Difference between lotions and liniments. So these are the 15 important questions in monophasic liquid dosage form chapter. Coming to chapter 7, that is suspension, there are 4 important questions and it is one of the important chapter. So first question, define suspensions. Give the ideal properties of suspension. Second question, write a note on formulation of suspension. Third question, difference between flocculated and deflocculated suspension. Fourth question, classify suspensions on the basis of route of administration. So these are the 4 important questions in chapter 7 suspension. You should not omit any of these questions. Coming to chapter 8 emulsion, there are 10 important questions. We can see one by one. First question, define emulsion. Explain the types of emulsion. Second question, why are orally used emulsions always formulated as oil in water form? Third question, what are various tests for identification of emulsion type? Fourth question, define and classify emulsions. Fifth question, what are desirable properties of emulsifying agents? Sixth question, why is primary emulsion necessary to prepare? Give the proportions of oil, water and gum required for preparation of primary emulsion. Seventh question, describe methods of preparation of emulsion. Eighth question, give the difference between wet gum and dry gum method. Ninth question, write a note on instabilities in emulsion. And last 10th question, write a note on HLB, that is hydrophilic lipophilic balance, and give its importance. So this is one of the very important chapter, that is emulsion chapter in Pharmaceutics 2 subject. Surely 1 or 2 questions will come from this chapter in main exam. So you should not omit these 10 questions. You should read all these 10 questions with answers. Coming to chapter 9, ointments. This is also one of the important chapter. We can see important questions in this chapter one by one. First question, define ointments and ointment base. Give the ideal qualities of an ointment base. Second question, give the classification of ointment bases. Third question, what are the factors which should be considered while selection of an ointment base? Fourth question, write a note on oleaginous bases and give merit and demerits. Fifth question, write a note on water washable, that is soluble bases. Sixth question, give suitable formula for eye ointment base. Give containers and labeling conditions for eye ointments. Seventh question, why is YSP used instead of WSP in eye ointment? Eighth question, what are the methods of preparation of ointment? Ninth question, what do you mean by bleeding in ointments? 10th question, difference between ointment and paste. So these are the 10 important questions in ointment chapter. Coming to chapter 10, that is creams, paste and jellies. There are some important questions in this chapter. We can see one by one. First question, write a note on creams, type of creams, and write a difference between cold cream and vanishing cream. Write about containers used in packing of the cream. Second question, write note on paste. Explain its classification, storage, container and label. Third question, what are jellies? Give their types. Give the method of preparation, containers and labeling of jellies. Fourth question, what do you mean by poultice? So poultice is also known as cataplasms. So give the uses and method of application of poultice. So coming to chapter 11, that is suppositories and pessaries. There are some important questions. We can see it one by one. First question, define suppositories, pessaries and bogies. Second question, give the advantages and disadvantages of suppositories. Third question, give various shapes of suppositories. Fourth question, classify suppositories on the basis of their route of administration. Fifth question, define suppository base. Give ideal qualities of suppository base. Sixth question, what are the types of suppository bases? Seventh question, why is cold storage necessary for suppositories? Eighth question, write note on cocoa butter as a base for suppositories. So these are the 8 questions which are important in chapter 11. Coming to 9th question in same chapter, that is suppositories and pessaries. 9th question, describe polymorphism of cocoa butter. 10th question, give merits and demerits of synthetic fatty suppository bases. 11th question, what are various methods of preparation of suppository? 12th question, why is cocoa butter or theobroma oil not used as a base for suppository? 13th question, describe general method of preparation of suppository. 14th question, write note on packaging and storage of suppositories. 15th question, define displacement value. Why is it necessary to calculate displacement value? So these are the 15 important questions in chapter number 11, that is suppositories and pessaries. Coming to chapter number 12, dental and cosmetic preparations. So this chapter also contains some important questions. We can see it one by one. First question, define cosmetics, classify them with suitable examples. Second question, define dentifrice, give ideal qualities, write note on formulation of dentifrice. Question number 3, define face powder, give the qualities of face powder. Question number 4, what are compact powders and rouges? Question number 5, What is cleansing cream? That is cleanses and give its requirements. Sixth question. Write note on lubrication creams and mention it other names. Seventh question. Write note on anti-dandruff preparation. Eighth question. Write a note on eye cosmetics. Ninth question. Define lipstick. Give good qualities of lipstick. 10th question. Write a note on antiperspirants and deodorants. 11th question. Define shampoo and give ideal qualities of shampoo. 12th question. Explain various additives used in shampoo. And last question in this chapter, dental and cosmetic preparation, chapter number 12, is 13th question. What are hair dressing? Give its ideal requirements. Enlist various preparation used for hair dressing. So you should not omit any of these important questions in this chapter. This chapter is a very, very important chapter in this subject. So there are also 4 important questions in this chapter. We can see one by one. 14th question. Write a note on hair removers or depilatories. And 15th question. What are shaving media and give their types. 16th question. What are leather shaving creams? Give good qualities of leather shaving cream. 17th question. Give the classification of shampoo on the basis of physical properties and functions. So these are the 17 important questions in chapter number 12, dental and cosmetic preparations. You should not omit these questions. So study well. Coming to chapter 13, that is sterile dosage forms, there are 6 important questions. We can see it one by one. First question, define parenterals. Give essential qualities of parenterals. Second question, what are the advantages and disadvantages of parenteral dosage forms? Third question, give various type of parenteral products. Fourth question, write various additives used in injections. Fifth question, give the layout of sterile area or aseptic area. You have to draw the sterile or aseptic area. Sixth question, what is aseptic techniques and what precaution should be taken during designing of an aseptic area or sterile area. So another 5 important questions in this chapter, that is chapter 13, sterile dosage form. 7th question, what are various steps involved in manufacturing of sterile dosage forms? 8th question, what are various controls to be exercised in the processing of parenterals? 9th question, write a note on intravenous fluids or large volume parenterals. 10th question, write a note on total parenteral nutrition, that is TPN or hyperalimentation. 11th question, define dialysis types and what is composition of dialytic fluids. Coming to 12th question in the same chapter, that is chapter number 13, sterile dosage form. Question number 12, write note on isotonic solutions. Question number 13, describe various evaluation tests of parenteral dosage forms. Question number 14, what is particulate matter and what are the sources of particulate matter, and what is the significance of particulate matter monitoring, and what are the various methods of detection of particulate matter. And 15th question, what is faulty seals, that is imperfect seals packaging, and how are they tested. So these are the 15 important questions, very important question and very important chapter in Pharmaceutics 2 subject. Coming to chapter 14, last chapter, ophthalmic products, we can see important question in this chapter one by one. First question, define ophthalmic products and give their types. Second question, define eye drops and give the ideal qualities of eye drops. Third question, explain requirements of container and labeling conditions for eye drops. Fourth question, give the general methods of preparation of eye drops and what are the additives used in eye drops. Fifth question, why must eye drops be sterile? Sixth question, Why must eye drops be isotonic with lacrimal secretions? And seventh question, what are eye lotions? So we have saw a chapter wise important questions. If you like this video, like and share this video and subscribe our channel. And stay tuned for upcoming videos. Thank you.